Edgar Sorto 4-0 in the blue gloves. David Kim 2-0 in the red.
Edgar working his jab.
Huge overhand right that clips Sorto, and David goes straight in for the double leg. He's going to take him down. Unable to do so.
There,
yeah,
unfortunately.
Maybe a little bit of a cage grab there by Sorto. What a shot that was by David Kim. Huge!
With the suplex.
Huge
now
suplex
Edgar's got to
there.
try to fight it, get him off his back. Crowd him into the fence, try to turn right into him.
David Kim has the back. He's looking to get under the chin.
He might have that synced in there, Blake.
David has talked to me multiple times about how difficult it is to train jiu-jitsu in these small gloves. He's going to try to get it here. Sorto never been finished in his amateur career.
Sorto needs to get his back to the mat, but he's got to get that chin underneath into that arm there.
It looks like David is over the chin. Sorto fighting the hands very well, as he should be. What an electric opening round right now for David Kim. Sorto now fighting a little bit right there. How much do those hurt when they're starting to throw strikes from a disadvantaged position?
I feel like they're more annoying punches than punches that will actually do damage. That's just me saying that, though. I've gotten a big black eye from them, so, I mean, they could hurt. It looks like he might have that choke sunken in there, Blake.
Sorto
continues
to try to sink or try to get out of this. I apologize. David Kim looking to sink this in. Is he under the chin? I can't see it from this angle.
He has got the chin. It is not directly underneath the chin. It looks like it's more of crushing the chin right now.
Those can cause submissions, though. Those are very, very gnarly submissions.
Super uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable, very painful. Looks like he might be under the neck now.
It's under.
It's underneath the chin now, Blake. Edgar's still trying to fight out.
David trying so hard to get this one. Sorto holding on, trying to hold on to this 4-0 record that he has garnered over his career.
He's still fighting there, Blake.
Chance of David.
Let go of the choke.
Your arms have got to be absolutely gassed after that.
Oh, absolutely, especially when you're squeezing so hard. Now David Kim's looking for the straitjacket system there. He's got the arm controlled. Now he's going back to the choke. I think he might have this sunk in now.
Still a little bit over the chin. Sorto continues to fight relentlessly. Now it is under the chin. David Kim is going to look to...
Still trying to look for that finish. Now he bailed on the choke. Now he's got the back control.
Kim to back control on top of Sorto here in what's been a very eventful first round. Commission looking at the clock. Final seconds of round number one have got to be going.
Edgar's going to turn his hips in to try to go get back into his guard. Now that he's got 10 seconds, so he may be okay here, but trying to get out was going to be his main concern there.
What an opening round for both of these fighters. David Kim with the huge overhand right, gets the double leg to the suplex. What a performance there.
David Kim, I love this kid, man. He gets up after weigh-ins, in his weigh-ins pictures, he's sitting there smiling.
They couldn't stop laughing at each other. They were smiling the whole time.
That's
it was
what I kept
such
hearing.
a blast. David is the nicest, sweetest kid you'll never see him without a smile on his face. He loves this stuff, and he loves to win. And so he is a competitor. In the practice room, David is an amazing fighter. When he comes to competition,
it definitely shows.
He turns it up. Mm-hmm. He really turns it up in competition. He is a competitor. He's been training his entire life. Taekwondo since the age of 5 years old. Started BJJ at UVU back in 2018 and has been consistently at Agima since December of 2019. You see his corners already trying to get the blood back to his arms as he spent so much time trying to get that rear naked choke. That's a scary feeling. Chael Sonnen always says the scariest thing in a fight is to reach a point of exhaustion. If David's arms are tired going into round number 2, that's a scary thing considering this could be 5 rounds.
Exactly.
And hats off to Sorto.
He's got that chin, man. He's got that good defense there on that back control, too.
He defended those chokes so well there in the opening round. Kim back on the single leg. Looks like Sorto actually wants to go to the ground. Got one butterfly hook in. Now
Sorto's here to show that he can grapple too.
Couple shots from a bulldog position there by Sorto. Kim ends up back on top. Sorto on the bottom, starting to look.
Now he's back in that mount.
Kim now.
Sorto's got to get his inside position with his arms and try to bump and shrimp his way out of there.
Now that's something I haven't asked you, Joel. How is Sorto's wrestling?
He's got some good wrestling. He's more, like I said, he's more of a jiu-jitsu player.
Comfortable on his back and things like that.
Yeah, definitely comfortable on his back.
Right. Didn't find any wrestling things online for Sorto, so I had to ask, considering you know him so well. Kim visited Brazil and trained there in December of 2021, said it was a very life-changing experience for him.
Edgar getting back up. I would like to see him tripod here and try to buck him off since Kim's looking a little bit too high on the back.
Kim is looking a little bit high.
But now he's got full back control. Now he's got that. He's going for that rear naked choke again.
We hear Dana Aristizabal immediately say to get back on top and start throwing punches. He doesn't want him to gas his arms out, as there is a lot more fighting to be done.
Absolutely. And like you said, it's very difficult trying to feel things with those gloves, with the wraps on, and keeping a good wrist control as well. Good hand fighting from Edgar here. He's trying to get his hips to the right side, trying to get that arm on the other side of his head.
The average fight time for Edgar Sorto is 2 minutes. That's how fast his fights are usually finished. So
he's
this
a finisher.
Is kind of uncharted territory for him.
Yeah,
is something safe to say?
Absolutely. But he's still doing some damage from those punches on top.
As you said, they're annoying, but they also could do a little bit of damage if they're done right.
Black eye here and there, you know.
Kim remains on top here.
And he's got Edgar in a dangerous position, pinned up against the fence, sort of in a corner there. And full mount. We've got 10 seconds left. I'd like to see David Kim start raining some punches down. Start getting that blood flow through those arms right now, since he was trying to go for that rear naked choke again.
Pins down the bicep for just a couple of seconds, gets a couple shots there to close out the round. Round 3 is coming up. So far, it's been a very nice performance for David Kim. Sorto able to do well in tough positions, though. I mean, He has not in any way folded. He continues to stay competitive in this fight. You can see once again both Court McGee and Dana Aristizabal massaging those arms of David Kim. He has been squeezing,
trying to get that blood flow back. It's sometimes it's difficult, especially when you got that adrenaline rush. You're focused on one thing. It's chaos in there. You know, you're trying to stay focused. They're telling you all these things. Who knows if you're going to grasp every single thing that they're going to tell you in there, right? So
I'm looking at Sorto. It looks like they're really trying to control his breathing. His breathing is significantly slower than Kim's going into round number 3. And you've got to wonder, when you've had the last 2 rounds like David Kim has had, what he's thinking. Does he think I can finish this guy? Does he think I can't finish this guy?
In the first round, he had back control almost the whole round, still wasn't able to finish.
Exactly.
That's what I mean. And that's got to be playing mind games with him, for sure.
Sorto comes out swinging a little bit more.
I like to see Edgar keep him busy with the jab. Don't throw as many kicks as he could get taken down. Soften him up, touch him up, and then really hurt him with some power shots.
Kim breathing out of the mouth right now. Clips on the chin for Edgar Sorto. Wasn't the cleanest connection he's had so far, but there's another takedown for Kim.
I'd like to see Edgar use the fence to get up. You don't really see that too often in MMA fights, where actually use the fence to help get up, but David Kim's doing a really good job keeping that forward pressure him and keeping him pinned up against the fence.
If you're listening and Joel is telling you something to do, you should do it. He's a really good fighter.
If only I could shout some things out from here, but I think I might get in trouble. Might get kicked off the commentating booth. So
we love having you here, Joel. This has been a blast. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Sorto up against the fence. Kim continuing to try to win the position game. But again, you mentioned Sorto likes those guillotines. If he's able to get some sort of a hook.
He's trying to find something right now.
He's searching for that neck. Yep.
He's got butterfly hooks in. Now he needs to sit up and sink that choke in a little bit better.
I've heard from many people that David is a very difficult fighter to finish, submit, I should say.
For sure.
He is a very, very difficult person to get any sort of advantageous position on.
Absolutely. I mean, he comes from Agima Jiu-Jitsu. Like, Agima, they have some solid coaches there, solid Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coaches there, and like they have a really well-built team. They're solid all the way around. Edgar trying to create a scramble here. He might have his arm exposed, possibly his neck. He's got to not let David Kim get that hook in on that right side.
He's high once again, similar to what you were saying with the tripod. Do you think that's what he needs to do once again, or can he
absolutely.
not do it?
Well, too late now, but yeah, that's something that he should have done. And again, David's going for that rear naked choke. Edgar gets out and starting creating and then he gets back into guard.
David on his back, setting up a triangle.
He's got a posture here.
David setting up the triangle, trying to cut the angle.
He's got the trap triangle on. There is a little bit of window.
He has the angle.
Now
he might have the angle.
Starting to sink it in. That's tight. That is really tight. Can Edgar?
Does Kim need to get that knee over right there? That's what he needs.
He's cut
the angle. David Kim looking to squeeze as much as he possibly can. Trying to get this 135-pound amateur belt. It is David Kim right now. Edgar Sorto in a world of trouble. Final 10 seconds.
They got 10 seconds. Edgar's not gonna quit right here. He knows he's got 10 seconds. It's almost there.
Edgar Sorto will not go away.
He will not go out.
And
Edgar's
once
showing
again,
that he is here to stay.
It is the question of, is David able to finish this guy, or is Edgar too tough? And will Edgar find something as David continues to gas? We're going into round number 4. David's never been here. Edgar's never been here. This is going to be very interesting.
Championship rounds.
These championship rounds are among us.
Who knows? Hopefully David Kim didn't burn his legs out with that triangle attempt.
You've got to wonder. I mean, that's the arms, that's the legs. There is a lot of squeezing, a lot of blood in different places where David Kim needs to get something going.
Looking at Edgar's corner, looking like they're keeping him calm. He's not breathing too heavy, even though he got stuck in that choke there. To whereas David Kim's corner, he's breathing a little bit heavy. They're, again, massaging his arms, trying to get that blood flow going. And with having that triangle choke in so tight, he's sitting down. He's letting that lactic acid build up. So it should be interesting to see what his footwork is going to be looking like at the opening of this round.
I've got to ask you, David, 3 rounds in, had close submissions on every single one.
Yep.
Probably has been winning those rounds considering.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does David have to take a round off? Does he just try to survive here?
I don't think it would be wise to take a round off because who knows? You could get caught, right?
Exactly.
So, I mean, fight your fight, man.
Nice clean shot there by Sorto.
And Edgar's got to sprawl on those shots. He knows he can hang with him on the ground, but that
heavy
Edgar
shots
needs
to
to
the
do
body
something here.
There, it's David
Heavy
Kim. He's down. David Kim is down. He continues to take damage. Kim fighting now, trying to get something, trying to get a takedown. Sorto continues
Edgar's
to battle from the
busy
top.
With those shots on top, beating up the body a little bit. He may not be doing too much damage, but they're going to be adding on there here soon.
He's throwing them with power, though, Joel. He really is. Attacking the ribs back and forth over and over again is Edgar Sorto here early in round number 4.
David Kim's trying to get that takedown. I'd like to see him get his left ankle around Edgar's right leg to try to pull that down. Edgar doing a great job. He looks like he might have a choke in.
Edgar's got a nice front headlock here. David trying to get up. He's searching for the single leg now. He's going. And Sorto continues to stay on top. And this is the question.
I want to say David's starting to get
tired. How tired is David?
Yeah. Edgar still doing damage on top.
Sorto continues to land bombs from the top. David trying to defend.
Looks like Edgar still is hitting the left side of David's head there, trying to stay on top.
Is David trapped here, Joel?
No, he is not. He's trying to attempt a low-level single, but the punches in the cage is stopping him from doing that.
So many shots from Sorto.
Now Edgar's got his left arm.
Lots of people saying to stop the fight, and that will do it.
He stops it.
Edgar Sorto, he is the Fierce Challenger Series Bantamweight champion. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching Fierce Fighting Championship on YouTube. For more daily content, make sure to click that subscribe button as well as the bell so you don't miss any of our daily fights, podcast clips, highlights, as well as our full weekly podcast. If you want to tune into one of our live shows, go ahead and head over to fiercefightingchampionship.com.